designed by one of you guys. Today we have the land of...
Lily, honey, we don't hate.
Yeah, I hit a bitch because I got neck in that look.
I haven't stubbed my toe in 5 months.
Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. Welcome back to another episode of Brainrot Tutor, the most ambitious show in PS. They say getting stuck on your phone for hours is bad for your health, but I'm gonna be real with you. There's nothing more stimulating than Duke Dennis quizzing me on the latest Brainrot lore, while Minecraft parkour plays in the background. It's free education. Come on, people. Pick up your phone and lock in. And if this show isn't stimulating enough for you, don't worry, I got you covered. Today's topic is doomscrolling, and we're gonna answer questions like how these amazing social media companies keep our eyes glued to the screen. Anyway, Brainrot Tutor has been doing a lot better in ratings since Lachlan left us. Kids can't get enough of me. There was a point when I didn't really want to host this show, but now that I'm actually here, I love this. Almost as much as I love watching whole seasons of television on TikTok with ×2 speed. To help me understand why I love scrolling so much, I decided to bring the one host I actually like. Please welcome Maya.
Thanks for having me, Erica. I really appreciate a host that lets me talk live and not just pushes me into a cutaway segment.
Yeah, of course. Girl power. Anyways, though, today I wanted to teach the viewers about doom scrolling and how it's great for your mental health. I can scroll for hours and I don't even have to worry. Just the other day, I found a whole bunch of videos on Tim Cheese lore, and then suddenly the cops were in my house, accusing me of pushing my little brother down the stairs. So, my first question is, why did I feel the need to push my little brother down the stairs when he interrupted my scrolling time?
Well, according to an article published by Harvard Medical School, the behavior of doom scrolling is rooted in our brain's limbic system, also called our lizard brain. Wow. This is where our fight or flight response is stored, and where our brains become hyper-vigilant when looking for signs of danger. Because of the constant stream of content being published each day, our fears of missing out on the latest news push us to keep scrolling. Therefore, the more we scroll, the more we feel the need to.
Wow.
Because of how scrolling both shuts our brains off but also stresses us out to the point of needing to know more, we get caught in a cycle of mindless scrolling without even realizing it.
I don't know what you just said, but my brain is perfectly healthy. No lizard brain going on up here.
Erica, have you ever found that you compare yourself to others after a long scroll, or feel super tired because you haven't eaten in hours?
Yes, but that has nothing to do with doom scrolling, Maya. My dad says doom scrolling is great because it keeps me from talking. Also, you're starting to sound like a therapist, which is what Lachlan needs, but I definitely don't.
Let's not bring Siggy's therapy tactics up. Some of us have real degrees. Moving on. Erica, how much sleep would you say that you get each night?
Well, after my night routine of 50 scrolls on Twitter, 100 on Instagram Reels, 250 on TikTok, and 3 new unboxings of my Skibidi figurines, I would say 2.5 hours max.
I think you may have a crippling addiction to doom scrolling that is negatively affecting your life and will lead to an abundance of physical and mental health issues at your age.
Maya, I don't think you know what you're doing, but TSPMO, okay? Do you really need to be reminded of the last host that tried to make me look like a beta?
Oh, I didn't mean to. On that note, I need to go back to class to set up my next lesson. In the meantime, let's see what other viewers think about doom scrolling.
I
I think people doom scroll because they don't have anything better to do. They'd rather just like sit on their phone and like watch TikTok, scroll TikTok without actually like doing anything productive.
Social media is set up in a way where it just like forces you to doom scroll. Like once you start seeing a video and it's like, oh, I accidentally clicked on this video, and then you're just scrolling and scrolling.
I think that people doom scroll because there's so much doom in the world around us that even the doom on our phones seems okay, right? Like I'd rather have 5 big booms on my phone than 5 big dooms in the world around me.
The way web pages are coded, it's like there's no longer like page by page interactions. It's more like just infinite scrolling, and it doesn't really give you the time to think about if you want to continue on or not. So you just keep scrolling.
We've been tricked by the things that we doom scroll on. When you open your phone, you go to Instagram, you go to TikTok because it got you, because we're addicted.
I was convinced that Brainrot may be a little bad, but then I remembered that Brainrot means I'd have to get a real job, like a teacher. Thankfully, this show has a real Brainrot teacher. For even more on doom scrolling terms, we return to Maya.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be breaking down the origins of doom scrolling. Despite popular belief, this term is actually unassociated with TikTok, at least in its creation. Its origins lie in the rapid consumption of bad news online and was first coined by Karen Ho. With the COVID-19 pandemic in full effect, as well as with the political turmoil, she noticed that people were over-consuming news articles that covered these rapidly changing and almost entirely negative stories. She recommended people to prioritize their mental health, even if it meant not being caught up on world events, since she felt that doom scrolling was doing serious harm to our socially isolated minds. While the term started as a cautionary word for over-consuming news articles, it picked up steam as a word used for over-consuming content in a more general sense. With Twitter becoming quick to adopt the term, it became normalized and almost celebrated. But then came TikTok. To be fair, TikTok was already around, but with its disturbingly accurate For You page, it got bad. You use TikTok, it learns what you like, and so you use TikTok more. With the content becoming so curated to your niche interests, it became more and more difficult to remove our eyes from the screen. Also, TikTok doesn't know the difference between consuming content we like and don't like. It's all the same to the algorithm. And so that video that pissed you off that you replied to 5 people in the replies of, you'll be seeing a dozen more just like it in the next few days. What Karen Ho warned us about in our socially isolated 2020 has become so normal for so many kids around the world today.
Don't try to waste my time with theatrics. I'll hear from both sides and I'll issue a verdict.
I went for the usual trim, he cut everything, and now look at me.
We have a clear case of magical exploitation here.
Order! Order, I say!
Since the beginning of time, the chocolate and dental industries have been at war.
Half of my clients have gone to my rival.
The time for my ruling has come, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know, Maya. The only locking in I know about is on my For You page. I'm a doom scrolling legend. My screen time numbers are always at the top of the leaderboard. Before Noah's unfortunate accident, he was able to record a very informative segment about what your screen time says about you. And as a screen time queen, I can't wait to see who I am. Go ahead, Noah.
Do you know what your daily screen time says about you? Well, keep watching. I have those answers. If you're on your phone 0 hours of the day, well, that means you're Amish. If you're on your phone for 1 to 2 hours a day, then you're a Rochelle mental health freak. You wake up at 5 a.m. for morning meditations and a wellness shot and Pilates with the girls. She makes everyone aware that her screen time is low and that she is better than everyone. If your screen time is 2 to 5 hours, then you're a standard guy Tim. You probably have a job that takes up all your time. Your phone is probably your last thought, and if you go on it at all, it's to check the news because politics is important for your well-being. If it's 5 to 7 hours, you're influencer Olivia. You take out your phone to film everything you do, your IG story highlights are maxed, and your TikTok drafts take up most of your storage. Olivia knows how to touch grass, but has to take a photo every time she does. To all of the Olivias out there, no, we don't need to see what you ate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner today. If you're 7+ hours, you're Becky the Doomscroll god. The odds of you being over the age of 25 or with a job is low. In the morning, the first thing you grab is your phone. You were definitely handed an iPad to keep you quiet as a kid, and it shows. Don't worry too much, because this is where most of the population ranks, which says a lot about our society. Society! If it's 24 hours, you're a Chad, and you're too far gone. We can't say Chad, nor do we want to. Because we know most of you are already Becky's, head over to our social media and leave a comment where you rank.
Skibbity.
Yes, I'm a Chad. Let's go. In response to the allegations that we are cringe, we have a special guest hosting our meme forecast. Please welcome the man whose show lacks ratings, but he doesn't lack charisma, Mr. Storyteller.
Thanks, Erica. It feels good to get away from the drama of Far, Far Away and enter the drama that is the meme market. Last week, we saw a great meme boom, but unfortunately, the market has been stagnant ever since. The biggest meme of last week was the evolving lore of the case around John Pork and his alleged unaliver Tim Cheese. Several characters have entered the lore, like Marvin Beak and Agent 5.5, but the debate on the internet seems to be if the others that are a part of the lore are really in it. These characters include Simeon Beak, Hank Grizzle, Bob Bacon, Jim Pork, and Tim Cheese's wife, who divorced Tim Cheese to marry Mr. Pork. Wow. This case is so massive that theories are popping up everywhere on what Tim's true motivations are, and could John Pork actually still be alive? No matter what the truth is, though, the important part is the stock is still high. Next is Ashton Hall's morning routine that went so viral last week that the meme is out now actually tanking. You know when Mr. Beast is posting your meme, the meme's about to die. It's reached the point where people are actually ranking the cringiest Ashton Hall moments. Personally, if that was me, I'd need a wingman to keep me in focus. Thirdly, public service announcement, this is your last chance to invest in the Minecraft movie because it releases this week. The new trend is to rank every single quote from that trailer. That being said, the cast of the movie is embracing the meme, so the meme will die out very soon. Wow. But grab your best suit on April 4th, and when you enter that cinema, make sure to yell, "Coming in hot!" Lastly, the meme of Brick, a character from the TV show The Middle, is finally on the decline. We thought it peaked with the "You're gonna love our pizza" clip, but it was given new life with the "My mom threw a beer bottle" clip. To be honest, I'm happy this meme is starting to fall. That kid reminds me too much of Baby Bear from the Bear Family. That concludes Meme Forecast. Thanks for having me on, Erica. And to anyone who claims that I rely too much on the teleprompter, you're wrong. Anyways, Once Upon a Child sucks, and I'm a dumbass signing off. Wait, why'd you make me say that?
Thanks for joining the show, Mr. Storyteller. This is a really ambitious segment with the green screen. We appreciate a guy who can put his pride aside and say it like it is. Anyways, viewers, we've made it to what I'd have to say is my favorite segment on this show, because I get to promote the fun that is the internet. Bring on the questions.
Am I the asshole for crashing into a Burger King because I was caught up watching Family Guy edits? In my defense, the Chicken and Peter were duking it out. That ain't my fault, fam. Ugh.
You're right, it isn't your fault. But what is your fault? Is not posting that on any social media. I mean, come on. The Instagram algorithm loves car crashes. Next caller.
Hi, Brainrot Tutor. My name's Keegan, and my kid has been laughing at some videos for some time now, and you know she never laughs with me like that, and
Well, Keegan, unless you have a time machine, you just have to accept your kid does not find you funny. If you're looking for a time machine, though, I hear there's a couple of idiots constantly losing theirs, so be on the lookout. Who's next?
Hi, Brainrot Tutor. I need some help. I can't stop trying to scroll. My thumb is in some sort of perpetual scrolling motion, and it's scaring people. My poor grandpa got so scared that I was being possessed that he left my house and hasn't been back since. What should I do?
It sounds to me like you've been given a gift, so I would start using it and start scroll maxing till your thumb falls off. Final caller of the day.
Hello? Brainrot Tutor? I'm really scared for my daughter's health. She stays up late and her eyes are dark and red, and yesterday I went into the kitchen in the middle of the night and she was crouching under our table, scrolling maniacally and talking crazy about Tim Cheese. Help me, Brainrot Tutor.
I think that there's nothing wrong with...
I am actually better suited to answer this question. So we see cases of poor health due to doom scrolling all of the time. This is Hannah, an AI image created by sleep experts to show the effects that only getting 6 hours of sleep at a night can have. Her hair is thinned, she has wrinkles and bags under her eyes, and her shoulders are hunched and her belly is bloated. Show this image to your child and I'm sure that addiction will fade in an instant.
You mean that's what I'm gonna look like?
If you keep up with your 2 hours of sleep each night, then yes.
No, you're wrong. And when my dad hears about you interrupting me, you'll be fired. Can we end the show now? Hello? What's going on? What's going on?
What is that? Is that FM? Hey, what are you doing?
What? Hey, what are you doing?
Why are you interrupting our show? Why are you interrupting our show? Huh? Where are you going?
Confused. Where are you going? Why is everyone on their phone?
Guys, what's going on?
Guys,
what?
Come on. I'm telling my dad.
What's happening? What are they showing the whole show? Like, is that Ben? Oh,
I'm so confused.
what is going on, guys?
Hello?
Is this an ambush?
Dad, what's going on? Can you tell them to stop? Tell them to stop.
This has to be an ambush. What is going on?
Oh my god.
Well,
wait.
Whoa.
What?
Wait, who is that? Who is that?
You really thought you could get rid of me, Erica? Well, guess what? I'm buying the show back with all the money they gave me for hosting Sports for Dummies.
You mean the show that stole our sound cues?
Erica, that's not the point. I was born to host this show. You're just a stupid little Nepo intern. Go back to your daddy's mansion and live your sad little Nepo baby life. Get out of my studio.
No. What? This is why no one likes you. This is why you were fired. I'm telling my dad.
You can tell him all you want, because when the most recent FMZ post gets leaked, your whole family is cooked.
No.
Your dad's going to jail.
This is my show. He's not going to jail.
Get off. Get off my studio.
No. This is my studio.
I bought it
What do you mean? This is my
Get
studio.
out. Get out.
No.
Agent 5.5. Can we get someone in
No,
here?
don't do this.
Give me back my desk. Give me back my desk. Give it back. Give it back. Give me back my desk. Give it back to me. Hey. Tune in next week for the final episode of Brainrot Tutor, Monday, 10 a.m.